Is that great? So in order for robotics to happen, you need AI. But in order to teach the AI, you need AI. And so this is really the great thing about the era of agents, where we need a large amount of synthetic data generation, robotics, a large amount of synthetic data generation, and skill learning called fine-tuning, which is a lot of reinforcement learning, and enormous amount of compute. And so this is a whole era where the training of these AI, the development of these AI, as well as the running of the AI needs an enormous amount of compute. Well, as I mentioned earlier, the world has a severe shortage of labor. And the reason why humanoid robotics is so important is because it is the only form of robot that can be deployed almost anywhere brownfield. It doesn't have to be greenfield. It could fit into the world we created. It could do the tasks that we made for ourselves. We engineered the world for ourselves, and now we could create a robot that fit into that world to help us. Now, the amazing thing about human robotics is not just the fact that if it worked, it could be quite versatile. It is likely the only robot that is likely to work. And the reason for that is because technology needs scale. Most of the robotic systems we've had so far are too low volume. And those low volume systems will never achieve the technology scale to get the flywheel going far enough, fast enough, so that we're willing to dedicate enough technology into it to make it better. But humanoid robot, it is likely to be the next multi-trillion-dollar industry. And the technology innovation is incredibly fast. And the consumption of computing and data centers, enormous. But this is one of those applications that needs 3 computers. One computer is an AI for learning. One computer is a simulation engine where the AI can learn how to be a robot in a virtual environment, and then also the deployment of it. Everything that moves will be robotic. As we put these robots into the factories, remember, the factories are also robotic. Today's factories are so incredibly complex. This is Delta's manufacturing line, and they're getting it ready for a robotic future. It is already robotics and software defined, and now in the future there will be robots working in it. In order for us to create robots and design robots that operate as a fleet, as a team, working together in a factory that is also robotic, we have to give it Omniverse to learn how to work together. And that digital twin, you now have a digital twin of the robot, you have a digital twin of all of the equipment, you're going to have digital twin of the factory. Those nested digital twins are going to be part of what Omniverse is able to do. This is Delta's digital twin. This is WeWin's digital twin. Now, while you're looking at this, if you look at it too closely, you think that it's in fact photographs. These are all digital twins. They're all simulations. They just look beautiful. The image just looks beautiful, but they're all digital twins. This is Pegatron's digital twin. This is Foxconn's digital twin. This is Gigabyte's digital twin. This is Quanta's. This is Wistron's. TSMC is building a digital twin of their next fab. As we speak, there are $5 trillion of plants being planned around the world. Over the next 3 years, $5 trillion of new plants. Because the world is reshaping, because reindustrialization moving around the world, new plants are being built everywhere. This is an enormous opportunity for us to make sure that they build it well and cost effectively and on time. And so putting everything into a digital twin is really a great first step and preparing it for a robotic future. In fact, building that $5 trillion doesn't include a new type of factory that we're building. And even our own factories, we put in a digital twin. This is the NVIDIA AI factory in a digital twin. Kaohsiung is a digital twin. They made Kaohsiung a digital twin. There are already hundreds of thousands of buildings, millions of miles of roads. And so, yes, Kaohsiung is a digital twin. Let's take a look at all of this.